in one of the most beautiful places in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
We're in Silver Springs, and we're going to take a little walk and a little chat. And let's say hello first. Here we go. There we are.
Hi.
It's warmer than...
You need your button thing.
Oh, my...
There you go.
What's that called?
Now you're official.
Lanyard?
You're a lanyard. Now you're official.
I'm dressed in flannel, but it's too hot for that.
Oh,
I didn't think it was going to be too hot. It was cold this morning in Central Florida.
43 degrees.
It's the 10th day of January, right?
That's right. 2023.
So.
I've got my heavy winter coat on too. It's
Yeah,
okay. Ooh, there's some kayakers right in front of us.
We haven't been here in a while. All right, let me
Yeah,
turn it around and
okay.
we'll keep talking.
Okay.
All right, we can keep talking. So we
There
haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
It is. And it doesn't make any sound, and they're looking for alligators, I bet you.
So we canoed down this river, the Silver River,
Yeah.
5 miles to the boat basin once upon a time. Not too long ago, maybe less than a year ago, right?
Yeah, I think
right.
so.
All right, now
Okay.
you can switch sides,
Okay.
get the audio, make sure the microphone can hear you.
Which direction do you want to go first?
Let's follow the road, ma'am.
Okay. It's
Follow
not
the
yellow
road.
brick, it's red brick.
So we're
Follow
going
the
to
red
share some memories and just let you look at the beautiful,
brick. Oh, there's some more kayakers. There's
some
1, 2,
beautiful
3,
Silver
4 boats.
Springs. First, I want to show you something that's not noticeable at all. See that tree right there?
Uh-huh.
That one right there.
I do. I see it.
Well, there used to be a bench in front of that. You can see where the ground is a little bit worn out.
Yeah.
And that's where Robin and I used to practice our music.
Yeah.
I practiced the accordion, she practiced the mandolin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Over here, an alligator used to come up, just belly up onto the shore, and bothered nobody.
Yeah.
And he would listen to us play. And if you think I'm making that up, well, that's your choice. But I'm not making it up. Robin is here to vouch for my statements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how beautiful. Oh, the glass bottom boat is out too. This is so nice.
Yeah, I'll get through this story.
Okay.
And then once, there was a alligator here while we were playing over there.
Right.
And there was a group of school kids. And guess what they saw?
The alligator.
The alligator. And they stood right here where we're standing.
Yeah.
And he was right there. And I thought, that's too close.
Of course.
And I started to get up with my accordion. And then the teacher noticed. And she said, get back, get back, get back. So all the kids had to back up.
Yeah.
And they did. And then they went and they got, we can walk now.
Okay.
Then they got back and somebody got a ranger, a male ranger.
Yes.
Now, the word male is important here.
Park ranger.
He came out, I think
This is a state park too, so it's state park
he
ranger.
had a broom, and he was trying to push the alligator back into the water.
Yeah, and the alligator was just laying there. He wasn't hissing at the park ranger or anything. He was just like, this is my area, okay?
Yeah,
It's my home.
he was kind of doing
I
nothing.
live here.
But then, here comes the little female ranger. See why male and female is important?
Yes,
Because the male was a big guy.
that's
The
right.
female, human that we're talking about, not kids. The lady was small. And she gave that alligator no peace at all. She took that broom and she pushed that broom into his snout, and he just got out of there, went back into the water.
Really quick.
It's kind of fun to watch.
Very fun to
I
watch.
wish I had a video of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
All right, let's walk through here. Still waiting for a boat. Waiting for a boat.
I think that big one is the Jungle Cruise. Sort of. I think that one takes you all the way down to the boat basin.
Oh, okay.
I think. Remember, that's like a 4-hour ride or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. The smaller ones are the... And they also have a glass bottom on that.
Okay, go in here just for a second. I'm going to go in here.
Okay.
So this is what they're rebuilding, renovating.
Yeah.
And this will all be shops. It used to be shops way back in its heyday.
1950s is when the park originated here. It was all shops, restaurants, retail shops. It was a thriving place for a lot of decades, and now they're redoing everything.
I can't wait for it to be done.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Can't wait for it to be done. Look at this.
This is great.
A whiskey barrel. A whiskey
Nice, premium aged. Ooh.
Ooh.
Go ahead and line up here, get your tickets out, we'll get y'all checked in.
Ooh, they're getting on a boat.
Yeah. Glass bottom boat tour.
Glass bottom. Let's see. Does this give you the information?
Good morning.
Yeah, it's very cool. Just take a look at that beautiful river right there.
It is gorgeous.
It's a good spot to look at it.
And there's fish. There's an anhinga in the water, way over there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And another anhinga here.
Yep.
Kayakers all the way down.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful it is. Ooh, somebody's down here.
All right, let's go over there. Let's go where the nature is. Yeah, so neither one of us ever worked here, but you worked at the sister park, which was called,
Six Gun Territory.
and they were owned by the same people? Is that right?
No.
Same,
They're
they
owned
weren't.
by two different people, but
Oh.
we treated each other as sister parks because we would give the employees and their families free passes to go to Six Gun, and then Silver Springs would give the Six Gun employees and their families passes to come to Silver Springs, and it was unlimited, no matter how many was in your family, and you could use them more than once. And it was a really, really nice relationship we had. We fed each other.
Can I ask you to say something?
What?
Okay, you referred to the park as Six Gun.
Yeah.
The full name, please, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Six Gun Territory. It
Hey.
was in its heyday in the 1960s when all the cowboys were in bloom.
Yeah.
And then the cowboys got out of favor and the space stuff started, and Six Gun Territory had to close.
Yep, I see fish.
Yeah. But this is a beautiful park. It's before it turned into a state park, it was still a private entity, had a water park on the corner, Wild Waters, and it was owned a little bit by ABC Broadcasting, and then they sold it to the state of Florida. And the state of Florida has maintained it, and it's still so beautiful.
I've stood in line in Los Angeles at Hollywood to see a taping. To see a taping of a TV show called Three's Company. That's with John Ritter, something.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And the wall on the outside showed other properties that they owned, and it showed Silver Springs.
Oh my gosh.
Nice big mural.
Yeah, ABC owned it for a little while, just a few years. And then Disney became full blossomed, and then that took away all
That's
the
all she wrote.
tourism, from Silver Springs. But at least the glass bottom boats survived,
Yeah.
and the beautiful picnic areas and all the foliage.
Yeah.
It's so
Hello.
nice.
We have a professional radio personality here.
Two of them.
Fantastic.
1 and 2.
From how far?
Not far. Here in Ocala. Yeah. Yeah. Not big. All small. Small
Well,
town.
somewhat, but there's a lot of people come to Marion County in the last few years. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, these are the 4 pavilions that Emily was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Now I know.
yeah.
Let's walk down this way, down that
Okay.
trail, because I want to see the bear pavilion.
All right. Mammoth Deck, that's what this is called.
Oh, Mammoth Deck.
Yeah. Too bad, we couldn't rent that out. But this is, everybody first come, first serve.
All right, let's walk over. Let's see, the
The pavilions are this way.
and
Past
the
the water.
the mansion is this way.
Yeah.
All right, so cool, 'cause we got some stories from the mansion. It's not a
Yeah.
real mansion, and then we'll come back to the beautiful water.
And here's the thing about geologists, about how many springs are in Florida. More than 8 billion gallons of water a day.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's really pretty.
This is the largest concentration of freshwater springs on Earth. Over 600 springs in Florida.
It's one of the things that makes it beautiful.
It does. 72 degrees all year round.
And here's something that I think I'm right about it, I'm not sure. That spring that water that makes these springs is underground,
Yeah.
and it's under everybody. It's completely under the state. Anybody who taps into a well is tapping into the aquifer,
Yes.
and that same water is what pumps up out of the ground to make all those springs.
Yeah.
So Florida is really surrounded by salt water and tunneled by fresh water.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Very cool. We came here one year, watched the fireworks once.
We did, yeah,
Sat
one
in
4th
that
of July.
field, yeah, on the 4th of July, they had the fireworks there on the side of the mansion. It was pretty.
All right, so can you see that mansion over there? We're going to go walk over to it. But you see that mansion? Well, Robin and I, in our heyday on radio, we were the MCs for some kind of an event. And there were musicians up there, and basically we were introducing everybody.
Yeah, we're the MCs, the Master of Ceremonies.
We were the masters.
And it was part of the Red Ribbon Week that the law enforcement do every year for the 5th graders. And they learn about safety. They learn about what to do if they see a stranger. What happens if your house is on fire. And it's really an amazing thing. Oh, looks like they're setting up for an event.
Looks like.
Yeah, because you can rent out that stage. But before, they had all the entertainers here.
Yeah, Willie Nelson has played here. Glenn Campbell has played here.
The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys. Who's the guy? Achy Breaky Heart. Who's that guy?
Oh,
Billy Ray Cyrus. He
Yep.
played here.
Pat Boone.
Pat Boone.
Christian audiences, yeah.
And probably,
Really nice.
I think Charlie Daniels played here.
Yeah, he played here.
I think of the other ones that just, without looking it up.
Oh my gosh, what were those girls? The Egyptians.
Bangles?
The Bangles played
They
here.
played here?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they played here.
And Robin and the Giant played there.
Yeah, I know. And there's so many people played here. It's so amazing.
Yeah. Now I'm looking for the Black Bear Pavilion.
That's probably where all those people are going because.
Oh,
Emily
that's
said
right,
that
there was
they
a
had
school.
event.
That's right.
Yeah. So I bet they're having a wedding here today because the tables are all decked out. But you can rent it for anything. My hairdresser years ago, she rented it for a bridal shower for her daughter.
Oh, okay.
And it was a lot of fun. It was all up there on the stage and beautiful tables, centerpieces, everything.
Okay.
And this, was that where the bears were?
The bears were somewhere around here.
Yeah, with all those stones.
I think more where they were walking was the bears.
Oh, okay.
Straight ahead was the giraffe.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And out of all the giraffes in Florida, this was the only stinky one. It was.
Let
really
me tell you,
stinky.
we did. I used to comment on the radio about how stinky the giraffe was. And I don't think the people at Silver Springs liked me saying that because they put up a sign, and we came over here one day, we saw the sign. It said, "We think you stink too." That's what the sign said.
Yeah, that was funny.
We think you stink too. But I'm telling you, this giraffe smelled so bad that you could smell it across the street at Denny's.
Yeah.
You could.
Inside, while you were inside.
Well, no. Not inside.
Well, yeah, but when people come in and out and open the door, you could smell it.
But when the giraffe, if you fed the giraffe and you licked your hand, that smell stuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go looking.
And then I think he went down after they closed the park. I think they moved him. No, I think I'm wrong. But there was a giraffe down in the Market of Marion. There was a little zoo there, which was not really a good place for him because it was so small.
Yeah.
Oh, there, we've been to the restrooms before. Now I know where she's talking about.
Yeah, and I guess that's the building over there.
Yeah, let's walk there, not where they're going to the bathrooms. Sorry, I'm getting out of breath, kids. And we'll walk over to the water again.
because this whole area, you could either choose to walk in the grass by the stage, or you could stroll right next to the water.
Yeah.
And enjoy all of that.
And we'll do that. My hope is that we see some animals, alligators or monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys do live here too.
The monkeys are, for those who don't know, if you live in this area, you know everything we're saying. But for those who don't, let's see. They're called, don't tell me.
Okay.
Rhesus macaque or something?
Yes.
Rhesus macaque monkeys.
Yep.
And it's not like Reese's Pieces, but that's how I remember their name.
Yeah, that's a good way.
They leave Reese's Pieces on the ground.
Yeah, they do.
Teasing. I'm teasing.
I don't know. We've seen some monkey poo.
That's monkey poo. It's not Reese's Pieces.
In our past visits here. This is such a beautiful place. Oh yeah, look at all those tables over there. It's a good spot.
That's a very good spot. Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. And it's covered. That's a good one.
Yeah. Good morning.
Have a fun day.
Oh no.
See, FWC, Florida Wildlife Association wildlife rule, feeding wild monkeys is prohibited. It's true. You don't feed the monkeys or the alligators or anything.
Well, I'm glad that I was here before they had rules. I mean, when back in the day when there were no signs up, there were just monkeys.
Yeah.
I didn't know you couldn't feed them.
Well, the pilots of the boats, too, they would stop where the monkeys were and they would toss out the bread and everything.
That's right. That's right.
And crackers and whatever else it was they had.
I was down in Key Biscayne one time. Oh, let's go down this trail.
Okay.
Just let me go first in case there's an alligator.
Oh, all right.
He'll bite me first. I hope I'm not predicting something. Because you'll have to grab the camera.
There's some rocks. Look out for them.
Watch that
Look out for
branch.
snakes and alligators.
All
and
right.
monkeys.
Yeah,
In the trees.
this is where you could see an alligator. And a monkey.
Yeah, look at that green.
I'm serious. You got to really watch. You got to really watch when
Yeah,
you're
but see how flat that is?
That's
because that's like when the alligators come
evidence
up, they make
of.
their area
That's
flat.
right. That's evidence of.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a green area in front of us.
I know. I know.
That was me.
Okay.
Okay, there's another green area. It's not mating season, so we're okay right now.
Any monkeys up there?
It's a pretty log out there. Oh, look at all those kayakers. Look how beautiful it is. Are you getting them with the way the water is glistening and everything?
I am getting them.
It's so pretty.
Something up in this tree, I think. Do you hear something up in that tree?
I did. I heard something.
I think there is something up there. Are you up there, monkey? All right, let's go before that monkey jumps on us.
Okay.
Let's get out of here. We'll get off the path less traveled, although it looks pretty well traveled, actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to where.
Remember that movie, Crocodile Dundee? That the lady was bending over to get some water for a canteen right there, and the crocodile came up. Well, I was bending over to pick up my purse, and I was hoping an alligator wouldn't come up and grab it, like the crocodile did in the movie.
Oh gosh,
And you have to jump on him and wrestle him to the ground.
I think we'd both be dead by the end of that incident.
Yeah, it would only take a couple minutes.
It wouldn't take long.
We wouldn't survive.
I'm having a hard time just walking, let alone talking and walking.
Look at all this growth. It's one thing they're doing. They're trying to keep the vegetation natural now and not do too much mowing in areas.
Yeah. Now I have been here in this pavilion, and I have seen monkeys on that roof.
Yeah.
I sure have. So let's see if we see any. Monkey, monkey.
And we do know one monkey. You named him Smiley. And he pops out every once in a while.
Okay,
He's pretty cute.
let's clarify this.
Okay.
I thought I knew one monkey named Smiley. It turns out they all smile at you. And it also turns out that the smile is not a happy thing. It's getaway thing.
Oh, okay.
He's showing his teeth, telling you, I can bite.
Okay.
Okay, now this is a touristy thing, but I want you to explain why it says what it says.
Sea Hunt, one of the Lloyd Bridges movies. I mean, it was a TV series. It says 1958 to 1961.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's the history poster behind you.
And that's what was made here.
Yep. One of many TV series and movies were here.
And we actually were privileged to get to know one of the photographers. His name was Bruce Mozart.
Oh, Bruce was outstanding.
He has since passed, but he was responsible for developing the underwater camera.
Underwater camera housing.
Oh, the housing, yeah.
Yeah, and without that, those Tarzan movies wouldn't have been able to be filmed here. The Sea Hunt wouldn't have been, nothing would have been able to be filmed underwater without Bruce's invention.
Check this out. I'm a little bit nervous standing on this dock. Looks like it's not doing well.
Yeah, but look how clear it is. It's probably a home for alligators and snakes. But there are otters in here too.
Yeah, I bet there are.
I bet.
Probably everything. Everything that attracts.
Well, this is their home.
It's water. Water is life, right?
Yeah, and look at that. It's got like more people go down that way of the river than this way because it's still got green and everything on it. If I drop my phone, are you going to do it?
Oh my God! Don't drop your phone. I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer. I'll try. Very pretty.
And this used to be a boat stop. I mean, you can tell.
When it was a tourist attraction.
Yeah. This is great. I love it. But just listen. The only thing you hear is traffic. I just love the serenity of Silver Springs, of the Silver River.
Let's see.
Aren't those birds beautiful?
Yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous? And this was the main hub in the 1800s. With the steamboats, the big paddle boats would come up this river because this was where the county seat was of Marion County, right down from Fort King. That's what we learned when we visited Fort King.
Yeah.
But that's one place.
All right, let's go to another place where you see water. Up the river, down, yeah, up the river, right? We're gonna walk upstream. Last time I came here with the camera, I didn't find any monkeys either. But I promise you, I have seen monkeys in here.
Well, they're probably camera shy.
Actually, if you go on the YouTube search
Uh-huh.
and you put monkeys in Silver Springs, there are plenty of people who've spotted them with their cameras.
Yeah. But isn't this pretty? And all the cypress knees that were out there too. I mean, gosh, cypress was a huge industry here also. But, you know, this was the main hub. Back in the 1800s, they had railroad lines and they had the steamboat lines that all came up here to the headwaters. Oh, there are the schools.
You know what we'll do? We'll post
Their project.
underneath the video, we'll post some links to some books if you're interested.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Paradise Springs would be a good one too.
Is there a book about that?
Yeah, we interviewed the author
Oh, yeah.
that time. Very nice. I bet that couple was hoping to see a couple monkeys. And,
Everybody's hoping to see at least an alligator.
yeah,
I think that's what everybody hopes to see.
yeah.
And I don't think you'd be disappointed if you went out on the river cruise
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty confident you'll see at least one alligator.
Oh yeah, when we rented those canoes, we saw them. And turtles. I love the turtles. They're just like all in a line on the
Yeah, yeah.
pieces of
They're very social animals. They like being together.
yeah.
Alligators don't stick in groups.
No,
Turtles do.
that's right.
They're all together.
That's right.
Alligators are loners.
They are.
They're isolates.
Except when you're the mom alligator. Then once she gives birth to the baby alligator, she kind of protects them for a while. I don't know how long it is that she stays with them.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many couple months or something. I don't know. That'll be interesting to find out, though. I'll find out.
Well, we'll post some books underneath this video. And maybe there's information in those books.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'll have to find a lot of books to link to. Alligators in Florida, Silver Springs,
Bruce Moser's book.
Bruce's book. Oh yeah, there's a couple of Bruce's
And
books.
Bruce was responsible for putting Silver Springs on the map.
I believe so.
Because
Yeah.
he had beautiful lady models. They would come here. They would go underwater. He
Let's go over
would
here.
take pictures of them. And then people would have them as postcards, and they made the news. So Bruce was responsible for generating interest in Silver Springs.
And years later, I'm going to brag about your daughter,
Uh-huh.
Shannon. Years later, Bruce decided to do it again. And he made a calendar, and he was on the show. And I think you were not there that day. And he said to me, I'm looking for pretty girls who can hold their breath.
Yes.
And I said, I know one. And he looked at me like, yeah, everybody and their brother knows a pretty girl who can hold their breath. But I said, no, I really do know one. And I said to you, Robin, Bruce Moser is looking for pretty girls who can hold their breath.
And Shannon is a scuba diver, so she, she classifies as one.
She passed the test, and she's in April or June? May.
Yeah, she's in the May calendar. I forget the year.
I think it was on the Mother's Day page, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which was cool because you're the mother.
She was in a recliner. She had a puppy dog by
Underwater.
her. Underwater. And
Underwater.
It was so cool. Isn't that a neat boat that went by?
That was very
He had
cool.
his electric trolling motor on.
It was not as big as that motor we saw in that motorboat show.
Oh no, that motorboat was taller than you. The engine itself.
Yeah, it's huge.
But this is so nice. See, that's a nice shot of the mansion. And it's a beautiful park.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful park.
And this is a good time of year too, January. It feels like spring,
Go down there.
whereas, most of the country is winter right now. In fact, I think there's a big snowstorm heading across the country.
Oh yeah. See, there's cypress knees. And that was a big business too. I think it might still be.
I don't know.
What's the matter now with my camera? Here we go. There it goes.
Whoa, something just jumped over there. Whoa.
Ooh, that was a big.
There's fish jumping over there. Either that or there's somebody in the water.
Oh, I hear the electric motor of the glass bottom boat. And not anybody can be a pilot of the glass bottom boat. You have to be Coast Guard certified. You have to be a certified pilot. We've been privileged to know Connie Mann and a few other boat captains, and they're all certified.
Connie was in Germany. I was looking at her Facebook page.
Oh yeah, wasn't that fabulous?
That's a bucket list for me too.
Yeah. Velbert, for you.
Yeah,
You said that was one of your target cities.
yeah.
I just want to go just to experience. But hey, ooh, look at those guys.
Who rakes
Isn't
the
that-
leaves?
Isn't that a great something?
A great shot. A great moment in photojournalism.
Yeah, he's taking pictures and she's paddling. There's a dog. Is there a dog in the back, or is that their cooler behind him?
I don't think that's a dog.
Oh, okay. Must be a cooler. Oh, look how beautiful. You can't hear anything because there are no motors. That's great. All the boats respect the no wake zone and the idle zone, and more cypress knees. I love Silver Springs. Oh, careful of the sidewalk here.
Yeah. That's a roots lifting up the sidewalk.
Yeah. Very old park.
There's a lot of canoers out there now.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get over to your side here.
Well,
Hey.
for your service.
Thank you very much.
Let's look at these
Yeah, isn't this beautiful?
canoers.
Yeah. This is so great just to paddle around up here because you can go in all the little nooks and crannies and when we were here at nighttime one night that the park was starting to close, we saw all these ibis come and they all landed in that huge patch of trees over there.
Yeah,
And they look like Christmas ornaments.
they did. And the ranger, who I think was Scott, by the way, told us at that time, we didn't know Scott back then, but I'm pretty sure he's the one who told us that they do that every day, those ibis.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, they've got glass canoes all the way around, not just the bottom.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
got glass on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So they can zoom in.
Look at that. Yeah, even the border people, what are those called? The ones that stand on the board. I can't
Oh, so, I don't know what they're called.
Oh, here comes the last bottom boat.
It is 72 degrees all year round.
72 degrees all year round.
Yeah.
That sounds nice when it's 90 out and you get in the water.
Look at that. Paddle into the wake, into the wake. She's doing it wrong. She's gotta go into the wake.
All right, let's go.
Nope.
That was nice.
Let's keep down here. I like going to the edge. Doesn't that look like a face right there? 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. Yeah, on one of our walks one day, there was an alligator up here. He just came right
What
up
does
on the
that
grass. and
rock
laid
say
there.
right there?
I don't know.
See that? In memory of something. What does that say?
In loving memory and honor of Wayne Edward Sanger.
Oh,
Isn't that
they
interesting?
need to pull that up. It's a little almost buried.
Yeah. Yeah. When it was an attraction, all the lawns were manicured and everything. It was all. But now, since it's a state park, they want all the native of flora to be up here. See, steamboats. I wasn't lying.
Show me. Oh, it's on the picture here.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, the trains. Yep.
Yep, this was it. This was the main hub
Yeah.
to bring supplies and bring passengers and to and fro and everything.
Yeah.
There's the reflection garden. A Florida treasure at Silver Springs.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful. I'm surprised no turtles on that log and the sun's out. Maybe there's an alligator scoping out the area. and they're
Could be. Could be. Yeah, if I was a turtle, I'd stay away from alligators.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I would be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm big enough to be all 3 meals.
I love state parks. Yeah, they're so friendly and it just gives you a great opportunity just to reflect, like the sign said, and just enjoy everything
There's a
nature.
whole other part also on the other side that's always been a state park. This part has, it was,
All privately owned.
what do you call it? Sided in or seeded?
Grandfathered in.
Grandfathered?
Yeah. Well, no,
Annexed in or whatever the word is.
yeah. Well, the state did buy it from ABC. The state did buy it.
ABC. Ooh, there's a guy standing up on the wall
Oh,
of the little bridge there.
talking to something.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Oh, that's a lady.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a noise. The bird's making a noise.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the brawn and she's directing him what to do.
He's the brawn. The brains and the brawn.
There's somebody out there.
I know.
She's talking to somebody.
I see.
him. Go see. Oh. Hello.
Ooh.
Well, what are you guys doing?
We are trying to safely clear some stuff for the view. Just making sure we're avoiding
Oh, to make
our
it pretty?
cypresses. Yeah, we're avoiding all of our cypresses and stuff though, so we don't take anything down that's nice.
Wow. So how likely is it that he'll encounter a gator or something?
Or a snake or...
I mean,
Likely?
kind of.
Kind of.
Probably not a super high chance
Be
right now. but,
careful out there.
The gator, not a very high chance at all. They usually tend to stick to places with a little bit more land. They like to come up and sunbathe. But when it comes to the snakes and stuff, sometimes they like these little brushy areas.
Oh,
But
okay.
they won't typically, go after anyone else unless you try to mess with them. So no worries.
Okay.
Wow, it's a beautiful park.
So the ones that are in pink, those are the trees that are coming down?
Yeah, we're looking to kind of open it up, so just give you those ooh and ah moments.
Yeah, you got a lot of them.
Yeah.
You
Well,
gotta-
we just take out what's not, gonna cause any damage or anything like that to the actual environment itself. Just clearing out what is unnecessary and not producing anything helpful. It's actually possibly taking up some space for the cypresses around it, and the cypresses are what we're trying to keep safe.
Oh, okay.
Clear out what's easy to clear out that doesn't do any damage.
Well,
And
keep
it
up the
helps
good
the view
work.
out,
It's so
so-
beautiful.
Well, you guys do a great job.
Yes,
Appreciate it. Thank you
it's
so much.
unbelievable. Thank
Enjoy
you.
this park so much.
Good.
Have a wonderful day.
On the lawn. Oh, we almost made a full circle already.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Almost. Yeah, see how pretty, look at that, the trees. They're just so beautiful.
So, if you had family that was visiting,
Uh-huh.
and if they were here and they were photographers, this is like a buffet
It is.
of places to get good photos.
It
Or good
is.
settings anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Yeah, walk on the grass here.
Yeah.
Walk on the lily pads.
Look,
What
oh,
do they
there's
call-
there's a bird. Is that Eninga? What is that? That
Don't
black
ask me.
bird up there.
I see him. But
Oh, there he is. He's moving.
but I've learned that I don't know things.
Okay, but take a picture.
I-
Do you have it on video?
Hello. Looking right at it.
He must be resting. He probably had his breakfast and
I've had a busy day.
yeah, figuring what to do. He could have walked on that, but see how up it is and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, used to be able to.
I
Go
used
out
to. I
there
used to walk on that.
and walk
used
on
to go.
it. Sure. Yeah.
What?
You're too funny. Isn't this beautiful? It's so gorgeous. Is that part of the tree? Yeah. But this is where all the animals live. The black bears, the alligators, the snakes, the birds. The bobcats are out here, the coyotes.
The mosquitoes.
Yeah. You gotta.
The
you know, respect
lizards.
them.
The lizards.
Oh, yeah.
The anole lizards.
That's it. If you bring your boat up here, you can't bring a private entity up here. You cannot moor it. You cannot get out. You cannot.
Oh, that's right,
swim,
yeah.
You cannot do anything.
There's the chief.
Osceola.
Chief Osceola.
October 23rd, 1834. She didn't answer yet.
Maybe she doesn't know.
We're putting some kayakers.
Yeah.
But just that spans over there. Don't you just want to jump in?
Always. Every time I look at the fresh water around here, that's what I want to do.
Get down to your skivvies and just jump in. Look at all those freshwater boils. So gorgeous.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see these guys.
No. She has something on her lanyard. Oh, he's touching the wood one.
That's the good luck one.
Oh, that's right.
That's the lucky tree.
That's right. It used to be hanging up and then we could sit on it, on the tree, and all of a sudden it got so heavy.
Yeah. That's long years, a lot of years.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Let's see what's over here. This green painted area.
Oh, isn't that nice? Maybe they'll put picnic tables here eventually too. Magnolia, right?
Looks
The flowers of magnolia?
magnolia or orange
I'm
blossom.
guessing because
Don't
it's
ask me.
white.
I'm just heading to the middle where the state of Florida lives.
There it is. Oh, this is nice. And you said something interesting one day about the Florida Keys, about the mountain range. You said, what did you say? They're attached?
We had a guest on the radio show. So there's the ending of the Keys right where my foot is. And then there's some more little islands right there. And the geology, we should have asked the geologist that we saw the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So the rock in them goes all the way under the Gulf where my foot's dragging. And it goes all the way up here and it goes up into the Appalachian Mountains. And so that is technically right there the end or beginning of the Appalachian mountain range.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Technically.
Based
On the way what the stones are made out of, which I think is Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and the other. My joke. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
My joke went nowhere.
Yeah.
I heard a good one the other day.
What is it?
The Rolling Stones have no drummer or bass player. The Beatles have only a drummer and a bass player. So what are they waiting for?
I know.
That's not really a joke. It's just an observation.
Yeah, but they should come together.
Right now.
I mean, they should.
Over me. Copyright material.
Yeah, we might be dinged.
Yeah, but what did we say the other day when we had this conversation? The egos would get in the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Not Ringo
No.
and not Keith,
No.
but Mick and Paul, they might.
They're going to have an issue.
Who's going to be the boss? Who's going to be the lead singer?
And who's going to sing the first song? See, there's Paradise Park sign right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, their egos, Mick and Paul, they would have an issue with that. Look at the banana trees all frozen out.
Yeah, they were damaged by the recent cold we had here.
It's supposed to get down to 38 tonight, but look, it's green, so they're going to make a comeback.
They always do. I had one in
Yeah.
my backyard, and it always, every year, did that. Every year.
The registered natural landmark sign.
It was registered the same year we moved here,
Oh my gosh, yes. Isn't that something?
1972.
Yeah.
Been here a long time.
Yeah. I've been here since 73, so you're here a year more than me.
That's right.
But we were vacationing here as a family since the early 60s.
There you
My
go.
mom and dad and my brother and I, we'd come
There you
down
go.
a lot.
It's one up
From
Larry
Wisconsin.
time.
What, you said you come here from New York, so you drove
Oh,
further
I could
than
one
we
up
did.
you. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you drove further than we did. We drove from Wisconsin. You drove from New York.
I didn't drive anywhere. I was too
Is there
young.
a turtle down there? Wait, way down there by that piece
I'm
of
looking. I don't
stick
see.
there, or is it? Oh, there's a fish though.
I see a fish.
I see the fish. Sometimes we see turtles swimming here too. Maybe it's too cold up here for them. They got to stay in their 72-degree weather.
I don't know.
There's a super huge fish right there.
Oh,
You
I see
that?
him. Yeah.
I mean, he is humongous. Look at him, he's smiling. See
Yeah.
his eyes? He's looking at us.
I see him. I don't know how deep the spring is here, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, well, that's our little walk around.
I'm videoing.
Oh, you're videoing, sorry.
We were going to have a reel.
Sorry.
Oh, that fish, he's just there. He's just breathing.
Okay.
And he's looking at us.
I'm going to turn it around.
25 seconds.
25 seconds.
You needed 30 seconds, right?
Yeah. All right, Robin is making a reel. So there's our video of Silver Springs. It's not the first time we've walked through Silver Springs. We were kind of hoping that the shops would be open, but they're not open yet, so.
Yeah, but it looks a lot better than it did early on when they first closed off that whole area. And it's going to be ultra fabulous when they reopen the shops and the eating areas. This is a beautiful, beautiful place to be.
Yeah, it was fun. It was relaxing to walk around too. Hopefully the video was as relaxing as the actual walk was.
Yeah, and this is only part of it. There's a whole nother area of Silver Springs with different walkways and different water to walk over and
Okay.
everything.
I have a
So,
tangent.
yeah.
Somebody from New York, you can recognize by their accent, right?
Yes.
Somebody from Wisconsin, you can recognize by the choice of words. Like a
Yeah.
whole nother. You see,
Exactly.
the word is another.
That's right.
You can't stick another word in a word. You can't a whole another. It's either another whole or something else. And then there's a couple of others too I've noticed that you say.
Yeah.
There is geez Louise.
Yeah.
Geez Louise.
Yeah.
And then there's the man alive.
True Wisconsinisms.
Yeah, so
believe
those are
me.
Wisconsinisms. So,
Yeah.
let me use them all in a sentence. Okay, ready?
All right, you go.
It was a whole nother day. And geez Louise, that fish was big. Man alive. See?
Congratulations.
I've learned how to speak
Perfect.
Wisconsinese.
You did a good job.
All right, take care. Be good. Don't forget to write.
Remember, writing is very important.
And the world spins fine.
On her own.
Baby.
The world spins fine on her own, yeah. The world spins fine on her own. The world
There's
spins
a fish in the sunlight
fine
right
on
there.
her